Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing News.
Welcome back, fight fans. Let's just dig right into it. According to Mike Coppinger, sources tell the Athletic Box that Sergey Kovalev's team is balking at a November 2nd date for a fight with Canelo Alvarez after a taxing win over Anthony Yarde. However, DAZN and Canelo are intent on fighting on November 2nd. Canelo Alvarez's return, a career-high payday, hangs in the balance for Sergey Kovalev. Kovalev withstood heavy punishment in round 8 of a grueling fight and would need to start training next week for an 8-week camp in preparation for his 175-pound title defense. A quick turnaround. Will be interesting to see how this plays out. Now, just to throw in my 2 cents, if we look at this and we have to be honest and unbiased about it, we see that, Sergey Kovalev, and a lot of people say he didn't take any punishment. He dominated the fight with Anthony Yarde and he only struggled in round 8, which is how it's fanboy talk. Yes, round 8 was a very difficult round for Sergey Kovalev. It was a round in which he was almost stopped, but at the same time, round 7 he lost that clearly and definitively, and also other rounds in the contest were close. Even though he may have won those rounds off the jab, they were close rounds. This was not an easy overall fight for Sergey Kovalev. You could tell how he gassed out and how Anthony Yarde started working the body. If you understand boxing, you understand and know that Anthony Yarde's game plan is not to go in and try to dominate and win every round. It's to try to gas him out and get the knockout. That was the game plan. So yes, he may not have won as many rounds as Kovalev, but the game plan was not to go in and consistently win round after round. It was to gas him, bring him in the deep waters, and stop him. Unfortunately for Anthony Yarde, he got stopped late. But if we have to be honest, Sergey Kovalev did take a lot of punishment that fight. He's not interested in starting, his training camp so quickly after that fight. But at the same time, DAZN and Canelo Alvarez, they've already pushed their fight back from September to around November. And at this point, Canelo Alvarez may have to select a different opponent if Sergey Kovalev does not want to take the fight at this point on such, in such a tight, cramped window. Now, Sergey Kovalev has no leverage in this. He has a belt, but at the same time, Canelo Alvarez has a plethora of options. He has Callum Smith at 168. He has Jamal Paper Champ Charlo at 160. He has Demetrius Andre at 160. He has a myriad of options that he can fight. So at this point, for a career high payday for a guy like Sergey Kovalev, who's on his last leg and last stand and who needs this last career high payday, I think he should take it at this point, because at the end of the day, he knew what he was getting into. Once again, unbiased as always, it's the IBFP. Please share, like, and you must absolutely subscribe.